Hello, hello, hello. Uh, Apparently the chat box still isn't working. Oops. Hello, everyone on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in. Alerts should be working on YouTube side though. I did test those. Um, yeah, I run a 3-minute ad at the beginning of a Twitch stream during the starting soon because it disables pre-rolls for an hour. Especially because when I do ASMR, I don't want mid-rolls, so that just erases them for an hour. So that's why. But yeah, welcome in. I'm sleepy. I'm drinking my coffee. There should be new emotes for YouTube. Twitch is still approving them, so you might not have those yet. But YouTube should have a few new emotes. Stretch. Okay, stretch. Ugh. Uh, and also we are like I think 10 members away from the next emote slot on YouTube. So if you want emotes. Yes, Greg emote. Greg emote. Yes, yes. Good morning, everyone. So as you can see, I've kind of given up on uh this whole experiment thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm gonna refund your points for the wooden frogs. We're not doing ASMR today, so it'd be a little silly to do a wooden frog. I apologize. um I don't understand the YouTube algorithm now. So I've just decided to throw my hands up and shrug. They're doing construction. That's such a mood. They've been doing fucking construction for the last week and a half at my place. Time for Yuri with Yuri. Unfortunately, you can't be Yuri in Princess Maker. I would have to play Cute Bite for that, which we can at some point, but you know. So yeah, I'm streaming on both again. I don't It turns out that focusing on 3 different platforms is extremely tiring. um yeah. Yeah. I will say, I wonder if this will get my Twitch account. Yeah, ad block. There's a certain ad block that added a weird link to their, like, blacklist or whatever, and so it doesn't count on YouTube anymore for some reason. That being said, the engagement's the same, and the revenue is the same because people who use ad blockers weren't contributing anyway. I also refuse to be the person to say turn off your ad blocker, because that would be extremely hypocritical of me. Just go buy YouTube Premium. Um, I mean, it's a pretty good service if you like YouTube. I have it on a different account, and honestly, it's a life changer. But I'm not gonna sell. I'm not gonna be the one to sell YouTube Premium to people. I'm absolutely not. Also, I use Firefox, which has a built-in ad blocker, so you know. I will say YouTube Premium and Twitch. Oh God, what's it called? The Twitch Turbo do actually pay the streamers more than usual ad revenue does. So like, if you have YouTube Premium and you watch a YouTube video, chances are your view actually gives more pennies than a person who has to watch an ad. Um, but again, I'm not sponsored by either of those. So, you know, do what you want. Firefox was definitely excited. Donating directly, and I will be transparent a little. Donating directly and also subscribing on the other site, the fun site, are actually unironically the best ways to support. That being said, if you're like, I want to give Uriali channel Drift channel my hard-earned pennies and get emotes, the red site is probably the preferable one. Just throwing that out there. Which I did also write on my Twitch bio. I was straight up like, listen, if you wanna give me your hard-earned dollars to spam my face places, go for it. But I don't want anybody to feel obligated for any of that, obviously. I do have to discuss it, though, as I am part of Promisu EN, and therefore, you know. Spam Yuri, this read her word. I do like to keep it real, though. I want to eventually be able to cut down hours at my day job, because it sucks, and I'm not even full-time, so I literally get no benefits from it. So if one day I get to cut the hours a little, that would be pretty poggies. I guess the chat just is not gonna work, so I give up. I'm gonna be in the middle now. That being said, I do not want to be a person who's like, give me dollars now, or else, because, like, I get it. So don't worry about that. Mm-hmm. That being said, if you're a member tier on the good morning, if you're a member tier on the red site, we're gonna be watching the greatest movie of all time. Hold on, let me get my picture out. Bam, bam. Oh geez, why is it so big? Why is it so big? Hold on. We're gonna be watching the greatest movie of all time next week. Next Friday. Next Friday night. We're gonna be watching the greatest movie. We're gonna be watching Ice Cube. We are gonna be watching the Ice Cube movie together. It is the greatest movie of all time. If you look at Rotten, don't fact check this, but I'm pretty sure it has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 10 out of 10 on IMDb. At least last time I checked. That might have changed. Mm-hmm. But it is the greatest movie of all time. Sure? What do you mean sure? It's 100. It's rated 100%. Yeah, no, it's really funny. It's this Avengers Endgame. This generation. Avengers Endgame. It's this generation Citizen Kane. Let's not the use of the new technology in filmmaking. Truly the camera angles, the artistic uh you know framing of Ice Cube watching everything through a Zoom call. Um, Honestly, we cannot understate how important this film will be for filmmaking. It's just like Citizen Kane. They should put that on the box. Wait. Wait, can they put that on the Amazon Prime page? According to Urioli Drift, 5 stars. This is the 2020s Citizen Kane. It is this generation's Citizen Kane. Dolly's yeah, Dolly's with the webcam. Honestly, like seriously, there's untread ground in the Ice Cube movie. It'll be studied for generations, much like Battleship Potemkin, 12 Angry Men, Citizen Kane, Some Like It Hot, fucking Iron Man 1. I don't know. Spider-Man 2, but like the Tobey Maguire one. I would do it. We should do a members watch along of Citizen Kane, but I actually do unironically think that movie slaps hard. Live Skype window. I can't play the movie on stream. What? I can't play the movie on stream, unfortunately, for obvious reasons, lest our Amazon overlords. Oh wait, I'm on Twitch, I can't say anything mean. I love Amazon, and it's a great service. They, really make this website work. Yes. Gotta have the time. Yeah, there will be a timer at the bottom. For where we're at in the movie. Mm-hmm. I really want to watch Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane unironically bangs. Like, there's a lot of old movies that are like, I can see why they're considered like influential, but I don't like super enjoy them. Citizen Kane, actual banger movie. Well, I say that like the other ones aren't bangers. They are bangers. I just didn't like them as much as I wanted to. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. I'm trying to think. I also liked, what other one did I like? Do you have a permit to make princesses? She's my adorable daughter who is not in jail. Don't worry. Hello, everyone coming in. But yeah. Battle Angel Alita. The thing is, I actually do have education in, like, film history. In mouth and mouth. I'm not on duty right now. You'll have to ask a different lifeguard. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I don't work without getting paid, as you know. But yeah. The duck is back. The duck has always been here. Duck is always here. How it be? I'm glad you understand the minimum wage job feeling. Solaris. Care to share some of your knowledge? It depends on what you want to know. What is a film hot take? I had to watch Memento for film class. And I'll be honest, I didn't really like it that much. Is that bad? Maybe I should rewatch it. I just didn't like it that much. Memento. Top 5 movies of all time. That would be a hard list because the thing is, I love trashy movies, but I also like genuinely good movies, so it doesn't really feel fair to make like a list. Because otherwise you would quite literally have like 12 Angry Men next to the Super Mario Brothers movie from the 90s. You know, so, or was it the 90s? Was it the 80s? The 90s. Was it the 80s? Is it that old? I'm not old. I'm not old. When did the... Hold on. Mario movie... 1993. Yes, it was 90s. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just a big fan of trashy garbage. Hence why I like ENGuard. Although that one's not actually garbage, to be completely fair. I mean, Demolition Girl is definitely trash, though. Tony Chanbara is definitely trash. ENGuard's like actually pretty good. Well, let me not get ahead of myself here. Let me not get ahead of myself. Whoa, hold on there. What about The Room? I love The Room. The thing is, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me level with you here. As someone with, you know, film studies, animation degree, all that good stuff. I went to go see the Cats movie. Night 1, it came out. And then I saw it again. With other friends. I basically went around in a carousel being like, hello, friend, this movie looks terrible. Do you want to go watch it? And they would go, no. And I'd be like, too bad. We're going anyway. And also, I will buy you dinner. And they're like, oh, fine, whatever. For food, sure, why not? And then after I saw it, I was like, wow, that movie was garbage. And my friend was like, that movie was garbage. And then I was like, okay. And I bought them dinner. And then I went to my next friend and I was like, hey, you have got to see this movie with me. It's so good. And they're like, I don't believe you. And then I was like, I will buy you dinner. And they're like, fucking fine. And then my other friend was like, don't do it. It's not worth it. But they did it anyway. And then they were like, that movie was so ass. It takes place in FaceTime. They should. Snapchat, Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. Well, the thing is, my friends grew wise to my tricks, right? Because the Minecraft movie came out, And I was like, hey friends, I want to go see the Minecraft movie. We can dress up as Steve Minecraft. And they were like, fuck no. And I was like, if I buy you dinner, they were still like, fuck no. I only tricked one person into going to see it with me. So unfortunately, they have learned. They have learned. I do like butter them up a little bit. I'm like, we can go see Sonic 3. And they're like, yeah, okay, we can go see Sonic 3. The Sonic movies are pretty good. Oh, the Minecraft movie is like fine. I didn't hate it. I was like, it's fine. It's a kid's movie. I don't know. They were like, kids deserve better than mindless garbage, and I'm like, I think it's okay if kids have a little bit of mindless garbage. This is not the worst kids movie I've ever seen. Honestly, it wasn't even like brain rotty, to be completely honest. I was like, wow, you know, this is just a standard kids movie. It is exactly, there are no twists. It is exactly what you think a children's movie would be. Yeah, the Emoji Movie is bad. The Emoji Movie is bad. I'll be honest, like, Jason Momoa was actually the standout. I thought for sure it would be Jack Black, but no, Jason Momoa actually really stole the show for me in the Minecraft movie. I was very impressed. The Yowie kiss, yeah, the Minecraft movie Yowie. Star Wars episodes 1 through 3. I'll be completely honest. I'm not a huge Star Wars watcher. I've seen the first 3, or like episodes 4 through 7. Wait, no. 4 through 6. And then I watched 7 and 8 in theaters. I never saw the last one because I heard it was bad, and I was already kind of like, yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it because the thoughts on the Star Wars sequel trilogy tend to cause arguments, and I don't know if my opinion is a popular one or not, so I will keep it to myself. The only Star Wars thing I actually have a strong opinion on is KOTOR, like the original one, like the video game. Palpatine somehow came back. Yeah. The thing is, like, people argue a lot about Star Wars. I have no strong opinion in any direction on most of Star Wars except for KOTOR, because KOTOR is peak. Lego Star Wars. I never played it. I didn't care. Like, literally, here's the thing. I watched Star Wars as a kid, like, with my family, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fun. And then I just kind of forgot about it, which I know is, like, blasphemy, but the thing is, the only reason I started caring more and actually went to go see the sequel trilogy at all is because I got really into BioWare, and I decided to play KOTOR. And I really liked KOTOR. And I was like, maybe I'll give Star Wars another try. And then the first, again, I'm not gonna get into the sequel trilogy. They were fun. Like, the ones I saw were fun. Then people just started arguing so much about it. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. I am not emotionally invested enough to get into Star Wars discourse. Like, I am not emotionally invested. enough in Star Wars to care. I walked out of Force Awakens and Last Jedi being like, yeah, those were fun. And then as soon as I went on Twitter.com, everybody was arguing about it. It's like, I don't care. I was like, this is a fun movie. And then I heard that the Palpatine thing, you had to fucking play Fortnite to get the story, and I was like, I can't take this seriously anymore. Come on now. And then I was going to go see it, and then I just never did. I was like, whatever. Because again, it was one of those things where it's like, I didn't care. Sonic 3 is awesome. The Sonic movies are actually super fun. Sonic 3 was, like, actually unironically a banger movie. I'm excited for more Sonic movies. I appreciate that the director actually, like, does give a shit about Sonic. Jeff Fowler. I don't know if is he the director or the producer. Either way, he started on like the Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog video game as like a CG artist. So like this dude actually like does care about Sonic. So I appreciate that. I also appreciate that they actually brought Tails' game voice actress in for the movies. Because, like, honestly, the other characters have had so many voice actors over the years that it's, like, whatever. But, like, Tails' voice is extremely iconic. It's squad up as Palpatine. Frieza. I'm not a Fortnite hater, Bush baby. I'll be honest. I'm not a Fortnite hater. I think Fortnite is funny. Yeah, Jim Carrey is great as Eggman. I also like Agent Stone. It's very good. Agent Stone. Kind of crazy that we had 2 yaoi films. 2 children's yaoi films in the same year. Isn't that nuts? How is the new Fantastic Four movie? I didn't watch it. I have not watched a Marvel movie in theaters since Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah. I understand that feeling, Bush baby. But yeah, I haven't... I'm pretty sure the last one I saw was Far From Home. When did Ragnarok come out? Did that come out before or after? Because if it came out after, it was Ragnarok. If it came out before, then it was Far From Home. There's yaoi in the Sonic movies. Yeah. After, okay, then I saw Thor Ragnarok in theaters then. That's the last one I saw. I didn't go to see the Deadpool movie in theaters. I don't... Like, the thing is, like... This is the issue with a lot of... Hello, Petster. This is the issue with a lot of Disney properties, is that they put out too much of it. There's too much. I don't want to have to watch 20 movies, 5 Disney Plus exclusive streaming shows, 2 that are on, like, Netflix or whatever, and to understand what's going on. Like, I don't have time. I have a job. And, like, I've heard Andor is really good, actually. Like, for Star Wars, and I kind of want to watch that one, but, like, I don't care. Like, it's like, for every good one they make, there's, like, 80, like, not good ones. And I don't want to have to shift through 80 bad ones to find one good one. Like, I want to watch Andor. because I've heard it's good, but like I don't. Yeah, I know. It's just it's more like I don't. Disney. A lot of Disney properties nowadays require so much investment. So much investment. And I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. I could go dig through a bunch of TV series to see if there's one I like. I just I just don't care. Yeah, it's like every like because the thing is like I used to actually watch a lot of Marvel movies in theaters before Endgame, like the lead up to Endgame. I basically saw like most of them in theaters. And admittedly I was a lot younger, so I had way less responsibilities. But like there's this point in Endgame, and I remember this distinctly because my roommate at the time, she was watching the film with me, and we had watched all the films together pretty much. And we sat through the entirety of Endgame, and honestly, for most of it, we were pretty bored. And there's this point where, like, at the end, where all the superheroes that we actually cared about came through the portal, and she turns to me and goes, "Finally, the movie can start." For like 3 hours. And then, like, immediately after, they have that, like, girl boss moment where, like, all five of the still alive female superheroes, like, get in a line together to, like, kick ass. And, like, they should have. I would be straight up, they should have just played, like, the Beyonce put a ring on it. Fucking, like, it was so, like, we were just sitting there like, oh my god. And there was, like, very much, like... It was, like, also kind of funny because by doing this, they literally just acknowledged that there were only, like, 5 female characters still alive. And one of them never even got her own movie. It was like, oh, okay. I don't acknowledge Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's... um... it's... it just felt... It just felt condescending. That entire scene. I don't know. It's one of those things, like, if it was, like, an indie project, or, like, a smaller movie and they did that, I would have been like, oh, whatever. But the fact that it's Disney, with the biggest movie franchise in the entire world, and it felt so insincere. you can tell that it was a bunch of marketing bros in the planning room, and they were like, we're gonna have the big girl power moment with all these characters that have never spoken to each other. And people are gonna be like, hell yeah, let's go, woo. And it's just like, it's like, if you're gonna do that, I don't I think that a girl boss team would be awesome. Okay, let me clarify. I think a girl boss team would be awesome. Okay, I've read a lot of comics like that. It's more the fact that these characters have never spoken to each other. There's only like 5 of them. One of them is basically entirely written as just being devoted to her husband. And it's like, okay, guys. um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a Magical Girl fan. I love girl groups. But usually the thing that makes those girl groups good is that they like know each other and play off of each other, and you know, have a Konosuba is not not a magical girl show. Konosuba, I do love Konosuba, but I do love Konosuba, but that's just the idiot brigade. Not quite what I mean. Not quite what I mean. But yeah, the thing that kills me is that, like, I actually like Captain Marvel. Not the movie. The movie was really boring. I actually did go see it, because the thing is, I was a huge Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel fan. And I already ranted about Monica Rambeau in the MCU before, so I'm not gonna do it again. Um, uh, I like Carol in the comics. She's fun, and they just made her so boring. And maybe they like fixed it later, and I never watched it. I don't know. I do like her in the comics. I like Monica too. I don't know. I kind of. I think Miss Marvel. Yeah. Yeah, in the movies she's really boring, but in the comics she's actually a lot of fun. I'm I'm a huge, like, the thing is, like, Carol in the comics, at least up to where I read, and then they rebooted everything and I stopped caring. Like, she was going on, like, fun space adventures with, like, her alien cat, and, like, you know, she was fun and had all this stuff, and they just kind of sanded her down. They just kind of sanded her down. I'm not gonna make comments on the actor's character, like, on, like, the actors themselves, because I don't know them. So I feel like it would be unkind to comment on that. um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't mean to make this into a rant. It's mostly my biggest thing is that I think Disney is so insincere nowadays, especially, that it's Alright, I am going to shut down the discussion of Brie Larson. Okay? I don't know. I don't know anything, so we're not gonna talk about it. Okay? Okay, thank you. Right, they have people. Yeah, the thing it's not just Marvel. It's mostly like it's just like the Lilo and Stitch one is probably the most telling of the remakes and of current Disney. And I mean, I know it's not going to stop because they made a gajillion dollars on it, but there's something very insulting about it. Because they're like, the thing you liked that we're gonna resell, we're gonna remake and resell it. It was bad, actually. And we're gonna fix it. And you'll probably like it better now that it's not bad anymore. It's like animation was so childish. That's why we have to remake it and make it better. And then they missed the point really hard. And it's one of those things where if you want to make a new take on something, I think that's fine. But just do that. Don't be like, well, we made it good now. We made it. The old one was boring and not realistic, so people won't like it anymore. So we'll make it better, and by better I mean with no colors. Realistic llama person group. It's just like the Lion King, right? Like the original Lion King. I just making it with CG lions, and it's like, but the charm of Lion King is that it is animated and unrealistic. Like this, like I know I like the Lion King story, but like frankly, if they had put out that version with the scary CG emotionless lions first, no one would have cared. Like, let's be straight up. Let's just be straight up here. Nobody would have cared. And it's like, I like it when they at least try new things. Like, I haven't watched Snow White, and apparently it's not good, but I respect it for at least doing something drastically different. You know? Like, that's kind of the thing. At least it was different. Even if it was bad, they at least made something new. Like, the Lilo and Stitch one is just insulting. Lilo and Stitch one is just insulting. I would have rather they just made something. So the thing is, like, Pixar actually does, and then they don't advertise it, and then they get mad when people don't go watch it. Like, also, I don't know why my tracking is lagging. So sorry about that. I don't know why it's lagging so bad. Like, every time Pixar makes a new film that's not like a sequel or anything, Disney just doesn't advertise it. And then they're like, why did nobody go watch it? And it's like, I didn't even know it was out. Like, I didn't know Elio was out until like it was almost gone from theaters. And it's like it's again it's the thing. It's like it doesn't matter if it's good or not, right? Because the thing is, if no one knows it's there, like, of course, nobody's gonna go see it. I didn't even see a trailer for it in theaters, and I watch animated movies in theaters. Like, I saw nothing. I saw like a trailer on Twitter. Like Elemental got famous. And the thing is, like, because they treat every single Pixar movie this way, new Pixar movie this way, some could be really good and some could be really bad, and it's just like a crapshoot. And then everybody's like, oh, nobody wants to see original movies. Like, they make an original movie and then no one sees it. And it's like, nobody knows it's out. No one knows it's out, guys. Of course it's gonna perform badly. Especially with movies being so expensive, it's not like the old days where, like, you take your family to the theater to, like, and you're like, I wonder what we will watch today. And you look at the ticket booth and you're like, you know what? I think that this movie looks fun. Let's go watch it with the family. Like, movie tickets are like $20 or whatever now. You do your research before you go. And again, it doesn't matter if it's bad or not. Like, I don't, that's secondary to me. Because, like, frankly, even if Disney is like, the movie is not good, like, at least try. You know? They're always like, oh, our things are underperforming, and then they don't advertise the things that people might want to see. So they're like, we'll just make Toy Story 5, and it's like... Yeah, it's like, literally, it's just like, tickets are way too expensive now. And so it's like, nobody just goes to the theater anymore. Like, I remember as a kid, like, we didn't see that many movies, but, like, sometimes we would just go to, like, the discount theater, like, a few weeks after a film released, and we would get to see, like, a Marvel movie for nice and cheap, and we would just go in there, like, after doing our chores, and we would just go as a family and go watch a movie. And nowadays, it takes, like, a budgeting app and, like, 5 calculators to figure out if it's worth it or not. I don't know. I'm just ranting now. Old dragon rants at clouds. old dragon yells at clouds. Yeah, just spend $20. Like, yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, I don't know. It makes me well. Anyway, I am glad that K-pop Demon Hunters is doing so well, because I'm hoping that means that we'll get a lot more new animation projects from, like, other studios, since Disney wants to keep fucking around. Like, obviously Sony Pictures has always been, like, after Spider-Verse has been extremely consistent. Yeah, I saw the stupid live-action I do not understand why they decided to do that. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that with K-pop Demon Hunters doing really well, because, like, they've become K-pop stars. I actually liked Turning Red. I think it was a very cute movie, and I related strongly to her drawing fan fiction of her crush in her fan art of her crush in her notebook. I thought it was very cute. Like, was it the best movie? No, but it was cute. That's the thing. I'm not hard to please. I'm like, I don't think that all films need to be like high art or like the best film ever. I think that there's enough when you have fun with it. Lightyear, however, was dog shit. Lightyear was dog shit. I Holy shit, that movie was like that was the first Pixar movie where I was like, this is a genuine L, guys. What are we doing here? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Brother Bear is really good. I enjoyed Brother Bear. I liked Brother Bear. Lightyear is so bad. It's so bad. It's not even like funny bad. It's just bad. It made me mad. Because I do unironically love Toy Story. I do. Even the first one. It's old, but it is an incredible film still, and they're funny. Those movies are funny. Like, and like, it's just, I don't think Pixar is bad now because, frankly, they've made really good stuff recently. It's just, it's not ever advertised. But I'm gonna see if I can restart my tracking. Why are you lagging? Okay, are we back? It's still lagging, but whatever. Oh, yeah, my bad. I meant to play Princess Maker. My bad, guys! It's been so long since I've yapped. I've been doing so much ASMR. I have so much yapping, and I like animation, and I like film, and I like art. Like, I just really like... I just really like, even if it's bad, the art, the act of creation, it's so good to me. That even if something is bad, I can usually find enjoyment in it. Lightyear might be the first and like only bad movie that I was just like, this has no merit. Like, I'm sorry to the people that worked on it, but like, it just was so nothing. It wasn't like, even like on a technical level, I was like, this isn't really like pushing the boundaries or anything. This is just, they just made this because they wanted more Toy Story dollars. While not understanding why people like Toy Story. Even Incredibles 2, I was like, okay, I don't like it that much, but like, I still had fun with it. You know? Like, I'm not a hard to please person. There's very few movies that I've like ever not like finished. One of them was Morbius. I'm sorry, I did lie. I didn't finish Morbius because it was so bad that I actually, and boring that I turned it off. I'm sorry. I was like 3 drinks in. I was like, can we watch something else? And then we just watched Panty and Stocking. Transformers 1. Yeah, Transformers 1 was really good, actually. I'm sorry, I still would have fun the sequel to Morbius. But I was like, we were 3 drinks in, me and my friend. Because I go out drinking with friends a lot, as you might have noticed. And we were just watching it, and we were like, this is so boring. This isn't even like funny. This is just boring. Season 2 has come out. Yes, yes, yes. I've been enjoying it. It's been fun. No, it's a little. I'm not like a party girl. It's mostly just like drinking and watching movies or playing board games or card games. Sorry, I'm not exciting. I play Wingspan. That's a good one. There's another one that's really good too, but I'm not remembering what it's called. Just like sometimes you just gotta play some board games. Not in a sad way. No, I get you. I do that too. Sometimes I just like to like zone out and play Mahjong. Wingspan is so much fun. Oh my god, I love Wingspan. Also, Tea-Dragon Society. Very good. There's a lot of really good board games. I need to go back to a board game store and see what else has come out recently. I don't really go clubbing because I'm not good in crowds. Have you played any of the spin-offs? I saw Wormspan, and I want to play that one. Because dragons. I don't do very well in crowds. Because I have the social battery. I think I've mentioned this before. I have the social battery of a Victorian orphan, like a sickly Victorian orphan. But yeah. Wormspan looks really good. I want to play that one. I also, I used to play Lorcana. I am not caught up for a while. I haven't, what's it called? I haven't gotten a lot of cards recently. I did used to play Lorcana. It's just the thing with trading card games is that they like release so many sets and they're so expensive and I just can't keep up. Yeah, the card game Lorcana. Like that's the thing with the physical TCG, because I used to play Pokemon, like the Pokemon TCG. And I was like, maybe I should get back into that, and then oh my god, it's so expensive. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. I do play TCG Pocket. I haven't really been pulling packs though, because I don't. I got the Zoroark card. I was like, okay, I'm done now. I'm done now. I don't need to play anymore. Guys, I don't think we're gonna get to Princess Maker. Guys, at this rate, we might not get to Princess Maker. Future stream. I also, I do have a save from before she went to jail. So I don't know if we want to use that save or the save after she finished being in jail. Because frankly, if we don't reload, the ending is gonna be very bad. I think it might be too late for her to get a good ending. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I just, I don't know. I want to... Oh, she doesn't run away. Yeah, I don't know. We should watch Citizen Kane. I need to rewatch it anyway. I've been meaning to, because it's been a hot minute. I also really like 12 Angry Men. Oh wait, I did say I was gonna make a Fire Emblem tier list, so let me do that really quick. Where's MS Paint? Actually, is there just a tier maker? Is there a tier maker I could use? I did say I was gonna do this, so let me do this really quick. Oh boy, here we go. Fire. No, like the games. The games, not the characters, because a character tier list would take hours. Have you invested in the Horus game, girl? I haven't. Oh my god, this is all the characters. I want the games. I want the games, not the... I want the games, thank you. Okay, let me, window capture. Alright, and then I'm gonna move this under me. Whee! Hello. And then I'm gonna move myself over. I like this bigger. Alright, so let's just to start off with really quick, Warriors I never played, because I don't care about Warriors. Engage I never played. This one I never played because it's literally impossible to. It was on like the... I think this is BSFE, and I don't think you can actually play this in any form anymore. So I think that covers the ones I haven't played. And then this one I never finished, and I want to get back to it. I hate playing games on the Nintendo Switch. I hate the Switch. I can't, like, I have a Switch Lite, which makes it worse, and I don't like playing games on it. It's like not big enough to be like a full console, but also not comfy and small enough to lay in bed like the DS and 3DS were, and that just makes me mad. So I'd rather just play games on my PC. So that's literally the only reason I haven't finished this one. I don't like the Switch. And same thing with Engage. Like, I own the game. I just, sorry, I'm trying to make it so I can see both chats. Yeah, so I haven't, Heroes. I don't know, I haven't finished Heroes. You can't finish a gacha game. Why do I put this, like, I can't, I'm gonna put it in D. Fuck it. Heroes pisses me off. Why are all the skills 20 pages long? I don't have time for this. This is supposed to be a mobile game. Okay, you need to show me something. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see. Radiant Dawn. I'm actually gonna put that one in B tier. Not because well, actually, you know what? No, I'll put it in A tier. I'll put it in A tier. I was trying, well, I like Radiant Dawn a lot. The story and characters are really fun. I don't like what they did with the support system, and I don't like how they changed the Lagoo's play. That's pretty much my only issue with it. Yeah, so that's gonna be a B tier. Because I like most of it, just not all of it. I'm a Shadow Dragon lover, okay? I love Shadow Dragon. Fuck you, anyone who hates Shadow Dragon. I'm just kidding, that was aggressive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was mean of me. I forgot my ukulele at home. I'm so sorry. Anyway, 12. D. Mm, I hate Chris. I I cannot stand FE12. FE12 is bad, which sucks because FE3 is awesome. I love FE3. Unironically, FE3, where's FE3 at? Is that you? Bagger game. FE3 is like easy S tier. Easy S tier, which is what makes 12 makes me way angrier. 3 is awesome. Like knowledge of Fire Emblem Smash Brothers, that's completely understandable. My advice, if you enjoy, I don't know, if you want to try a tactical game, they're pretty good. It's just Fire Emblem fans bitch about Fire Emblem. This is what we do. This is our birthright. Awakening. I have a big soft spot for Awakening, actually. I know objectively, like, in my heart of hearts, I know that it's not the best one, but I do have fun with it. And it doesn't take itself too seriously. And also, it was like my introduction, so I do have to put it in A. I enjoy it. I like the characters. They're fun. They're cute. It's not like a super high stakes game. Like, it does. I mean, it has stakes, obviously, but like overall, the tone is not like dire. You know, it's fine. Oh boy. Okay, Birthright. I don't think I can put it in D tier, but I will put it in C tier. Because it's still fun. It's just not as fun as Conquest. And I don't like the Fates story. If you enjoy it, I'm happy for you. I don't I can't stand Corrin. If Corrin wasn't there, it probably would have been fine. Hold on, I have to save my main Corrin rant for Revelation. Conquest gets a B because the story was bad, but it's a lot of fun, so it gets put in B tier. Revelation is actually another one I didn't finish, and here is my Corrin rant, okay? Here's my Corrin rant. I got to the map where Corrin follows like the kid and like trusts the kid, and it turns out it's like a big trap that puts the entire party in danger. And Corrin is like, I shouldn't be as trusting. Like, I need to grow up. I need to put my big boy pants on, and you know, like realize that people's lives are you know, under my control. And I have to remember that because I keep putting them in danger. And I'm like, oh my god, it took 3 games with character development. But then immediately, as if to slap me from the 3DS scene, the other characters immediately go, no, Corrin, your trusting ignorance is what makes you great. So you don't have to change a thing. You don't have to change anything about what happened. Yeah, people died. Yeah, people are trapped in this dungeon or whatever the fuck it was, but you don't need to change anything. We'll take on the responsibility for you. And I was like, so angry. It made me so mad that I just closed the game and I was like, I need a break. I'll come back to it later. And then I never did. And I don't even know what happened to my 3DS, so I guess I'll just never finish it. Maybe it gets good later, I don't know. I was so bad. Check the bed. I've moved a few times since, so I don't know. It's probably in a box somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, I've got your body. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't hate Fates. I know it sounds like I do, but I do genuinely think they're fun. Which is more than I can say for a couple Fire Emblems. So Echoes. I like Fire Emblem Gaiden. As one of the 2 people that has played Fire Emblem Gaiden before, I enjoy Gaiden, and Echoes was just Gaiden, but better. So, you know, A tier. I don't know. It's just Gaiden. I'll put Gaiden in B tier because I liked it. I like Gaiden. I think it is fun and silly. And I like that the gameplay is kind of different. And also, the art's really pretty. They should hire Hidari again. Please, God. Please, Hidari, come back and illustrate for us. Thank you. This is Fire Emblem 1, like OG. OG Fire Emblem. I don't know. Who wants to try one good Fire Emblem? Since you get Red from Blockbuster. Probably Awakening is a good modern one to start with. It's pretty neutral gameplay-wise. The maps are fun, but they're not overly challenging. It got a lot of people into the series. It's not super high stakes. The characters are all really likable. The art's nice. I honestly think most people that don't like Awakening probably are fans of it from before Awakening and are just kind of bitter that it changed the franchise moving forward, except it really didn't. That was actually Fire Emblem 12 with Chris, so people always just blame Awakening for things that it's not actually responsible for. Like, people bitch about Robin and Corin. Chris is a whole other beast. Oh, I know there's some Chris fans out there. I'm sorry, Chris fans. I don't mean to. I'm sorry to be mean to your Avatar character, but holy shit. Fire Emblem 4, easy S tier. Banger game. Banger game, banger story. I love the characters. The characters in Fire Emblem 4 have like one line of dialogue each, and I love them all. Arthur is my Scrimblow Bimblow. He has 2 lines of dialogue, and I love him. He's my favorite. I reinstalled Fire Emblem Heroes when they put Arthur in the game, because I was like, well, shit, they actually did it. I'm ready to spend money. And then he came on the first free pull, and I was like, okay, sick, I can install the game again. I'm not kidding. I think Arthur has 3 lines of dialogue total throughout the entire game. And I love him. He's perfect. Let me see. Let me look at this. Oh my god. Hold on, let me save this. I'm gonna put this watch stream. Hold on, let me put this image. And then I want this one. Why did you quit Fire Emblem Heroes, Yuri? Why did you quit Fire Emblem Heroes? This is one weapon text. This is worse than Yu-Gi-Oh now. How are you even expected to read this? It's like text for ants. Does it scroll on your phone or is it that tiny? It's so small. Okay, anyway, Tricia. Listen. This... Tricia is a great game. I hate it, but I love it, but I hate it. It is infuriating, yet so satisfying. Oh my god. I can't put it in S tier because the emotions it makes me feel are pure rage. Also, the translation's not very good. The fact that healing can miss really is the icing on the cake. There's this one map, the first prison map you go to, and like you just have constant reinforcements spawning from the stairs unless you stick your units on the stairs. And it's just a square. It's a map and it's a square. And I think about that map constantly. It gives me nightmares. I spent so long on it because I was trying to get everyone out without dying, and the reinforcements just keep coming. And fucking, you don't have a healer, if I remember correctly, because it's like... Listen, I really just, it's fun if you hate yourself or are like a masochist, but also everyone should play it. It's like ENGuard 1, okay? Sorry to compare ENGuard 1 to a Fire Emblem game, but it is simultaneously so ass and so good, all at the same time, stirred up in a blender, and I can't not put it in A tier. I can't not put it in A tier. It really does make you feel like you are a scrappy rebellion fighter, which is what you are, so it makes sense, but holy shit. Binding Blade, it is... It's fine. I don't know. I like Roy. It's okay. Reinhardt. Yeah. Binding Blade is the definition of okay. So I guess it's going in C tier. I have no strong feelings about it. I like Roy. It's fun enough, but the maps are really simple. And this was like, they were like, oh my god, Kaga was like snorting something in the bathrooms, and now that he's gone, we have to make this into something that people might actually want to play without being miserable. And Binding Blade is very colorful, and the maps are fairly straightforward. If I remember correctly, it's been a hot minute. But it's like, it's not really, like, memorable. It's fine. So C tier. Blazing Blade. I love Blazing Blade. It is fun, and I love the characters. The story is kind of but the characters are so much fun. The supports are so much fun. I love the Lord trio. They do a really good job. I wish that whenever they do Fire Emblem 7 stuff, they'd remember that there's 3 lords and not just Lyn and Hector. Because honestly, the chemistry between all 3 of them is a lot of fun. And I enjoy it, and I wish that there were, like, trio units and shit so we could get all 3 of them together. Because I always forget Elowood. I always forget Elowood. Despite him being the main guy on the box. So I love Fire Emblem 7. It's kind of dated at this point, but it's fun. It's still fun. I have a lot of hours in Fire Emblem 7. Sacred Stones is somehow the most depressing Fire Emblem game. And I say that knowing what happens in Fire Emblem 4. Fire Emblem 8's just on a whole other level of depression simulator. It's good though. Art's really pretty also. Maps are fun. Yeah, it's an A tier. Firmly believe Awakening should be an S tier. The thing is, I was trying to keep S tier, like, fairly small, because if everything's S tier, then nothing is S tier. But I think I'll put it at the top of A tier though, because I do like it. Honestly, objectively, probably Shadow Dragon's like right there. I'm also gonna put this one here. The only order I care about is S and A. Path of Radiance. Ooh, this one's actually hard because I don't know if it would be an S or A tier. I think I actually have to put this one at the top of A tier. We wouldn't have had other good FE titles. That's true, but this is also, like, my opinion tier list. I think objectively, probably most people would put it in S tier, but I do need to make S tier a little exclusive to the ones that are, like, really near and dear to my heart, you know? And Awakening is, but just not in the same way that the top 3 are for me. You know? Is this a safe space? Before I put 3 houses in, is this a safe space? Is this a safe space? The maps are so boring! Oh my god! Like, the story's good, the characters are good enough. Oh my god, the game is the most tedious fucking thing I've ever played. Even if you ignore the fact that you have to play through the same fucking monastery thing 4 times. Well, I guess 3 if you save. Oh my god, the maps are so boring! There's that one map you have to play on every playthrough where you have to go fucking fight Sylvain's brother. And at one point, it was my 3rd playthrough, it was the Blue Lions playthrough, and I was on that map, and we had killed all the enemies, and we were just slowly shambling my way to the boss room, and I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. I've done this map 3 times, on 3 separate difficulties. It's still boring. What are we doing here? I just stopped, like, mid-map and, like, contemplated my existence. I was like, I have limited time on this earth. I'm playing this boring fucking map for a 3rd time. I didn't even care about Dimitri. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I did ENGuard's route first. Because she's the controversy machine, so I was like, I might as well. And I had fun. Then I did Claude's route, and Claude's route, like, literally answered all my questions. Like, dead ass, you get to the end of Golden Deer, and you're like, oh, I don't need to play the rest of the game anymore. All the mysteries are solved. And it's like, Blue Lions is just like, do you want to learn about Dimitri's angst? And I was like, not really, actually. Not if I have to do the Monsteria on these maps again. Like, the problem with routes in these games is that if you have one route that solves all the mysteries, then, like, I don't want to play the rest, because, like, you haven't given me a reason to care anymore. Like, it's done. The reason visual novel routes work is because usually you don't get all the answers in one route. You have to play all the routes to learn things. Usually, if it's like a good visual novel. Like, Golden Deer, it was just like, okay, here's what's happening, here's what's going on, here's all the answers to what's going on in Fodland, and here's what ENGuard's up to, and here's everything, and it's like, okay. Why do I have to play the rest? Like, I don't gotta. I don't know, if the maps were better, this would have easily been like an A or S tier. If there was the ability to, like, move a little quicker past stuff you had already played through, I would have been like, it probably would have been higher. It's just the maps are also boring. I've heard Engage has better maps, at least. So I do want to play it at some point, but again, I just to the Switch. And that's my tier list. I will now lose more million subscribers for being mean to Three Houses. Sorry about that, gamers. I do have to be honest, though, in my opinions, lest Kaga spite me. I'm not, just to clarify, I'm not a Kaga Glazer. I'm really not. It's just Fire Emblem 4 is a real banger, and Fire Emblem 3 is also a real banger. But you'll notice, like, pretty much everything else is kind of equally split. I'm not a Kaga Glazer! Like, I am not, like, the person who's like, it was only good when Kaga was on the games. Because, no. No. But yeah, anyway, that's my Fire Emblem opinion. This is Dona Tearing Saga. I haven't actually played Tearing Saga. I played like a part of the first one. Cause there's two, aren't there? I just never picked it back up. It wasn't like I didn't stop playing it for for a good reason. It was more like I just kind of fell off it because I had other stuff going on. Which is most of the reason I drop a game. It's never like Oh, this game is so bad I can't play it. Sometimes I'm just like... Yeah. Sometimes I just fall away from it because something else comes out. Something else comes out. I accidentally... Should I, like, open Princess Maker to pretend that the thumbnail is accurate? Is that something I should do? Oh, shoot. Wait, why did it... Hold on. Don't look at my... Where did my window capture go? Oh, God! Oh, shit. Where is it? There you go. Sorry, don't look at my Twitch chat. Don't look at my Twitch chat. That's illegal. It's illegal. I mean, I have Princess Maker open. Like, is this it? Like, I have it open. But I feel like, because I'm gonna have to leave in like 10 minutes. I didn't mean to yap for so long. I fucked up. You know what? Let's not even kid ourselves here. Let's not even kid ourselves. Our daughter has been in jail for like 3 weeks now. She can wait a little longer, right? I'll change the thumbnail on YouTube. My bad. My bad, guys. Wait, did I get a scab back? I got 2 scabs back. Holy shit. Anyway, I'm gonna find someone to raid, I think, and go get ready for lifeguard duty. So everyone have a lovely day. We'll actually play Princess Maker next time. I swear. I am gonna unlist this bot until I can actually fix the thumbnail. And title. But yeah, everyone have a good day. Okay? Okay? Jamais!